So today I want to discuss a critical issue that lies at the heart of our education system and the necessity of a school choice. This issue is not just about policy; it's about the future of our children, the potential of our communities, and the very fabric of our society. As we dive into this topic, let's envision our education system as a garden and a space meant to nurture growth and potential. Unfortunately, many of our children are planted in soil that is far from fertile. Now I'm going to talk about the problem, about the school choice. Imagine you have a garden where only a few plants receive the sunlight and water, while the rest struggle in the shadows. This metaphor reflects our public education system. Many schools, particularly in the low-income areas, are underfunded and overcrowded, resulting in a significant achievement gaps. According to the National Center of Education Statistics in 2022, published that schools serving low-income students receive about $1,000 less per pupil than those serving wealthier population. This disparity means fewer resources, less experienced teachers, and ultimately a diminished opportunity for our children to thrive. When we look deeper, we find that many students are trapped in a system that does not care to their individual needs. This lack of personalized education is like trying to grow a cactus in a rainforest, completely out of place and doomed to struggle. Now, since I talked about the problem, now I'm going to start to talk about the causes and the effects behind each one of them. First, the geographic inequality. Think of a tree with the roots embedded deep in a fertile soil, while others are tangled in rocky ground. The Brookings Institution, published in 2021, highlights that public school funding relies heavily on local property taxes, creating a cycle of disadvantages for family in a lower income neighborhood. And this system perpetuates educational inequality based on a geography, leaving many students without the foundational support they need to succeed. The second cause, which is the bureaucratic constraint. Consider a river that's dammed and unable to flow freely. That's a metaphor associated with another source that the Carter Institute 2020 published and emphasized that many public schools are bound by rigid regulation that limit their ability to innovate. This one-size-fits-all approach stifles creativity, engagement, and motivation among students, much like a painter restricted to a single color on their palette. And then the third causes, which is the lack of the competition, which visualize a race where only one runner compete without any pressure to improve. A research from the Friedman Foundation for Educational Choice, published in 2019, indicate that schools in areas with school choice policies often perform better, and the absence of competitive pressure in many public school systems reduce the incentive for school to enhance their offering, leading to a stagnation rather than growth. At the very end, since I talked about the problem and the causes behind each one of them, now I'm going to talk about the solution. To address these challenges, we must advocate for school choice as a viable solution. And here are three strategies that can reshape our educational landscape. First, educational vouchers. Imagine giving families a key that unlocks the doors to various educational opportunity. Implementing a voucher system will allow parents to choose schools that best fit their children's need, whether public, private, or a charter. The Journal of School Choice, published in 2023, highlight that such programs can lead to improved student outcomes and greater parental satisfaction. Vouchers empower families, much like providing them with a map to navigate the often confusing of education. The second solution, which is the charter school, picture a thriving ecosystem where diverse species coexist and adapt. Expanding access to a charter school fosters innovation and responsiveness to community needs. According to a study from the National Bureau of Economic in 2021, published that a charter school often outperform traditional public school, especially in under-reserved areas. These schools are designed to be nimble and responsive, adapting the curriculum to meet the specific needs of their students, like a gardener who understands which plants flourish best in which conditions. The third solution, which is the educational saving accounts, think of ESAs as a treasure chest that parent can fill with resources for their children's education. Establishing this account would empower parents to save for various educational expenses, including tuition, tutoring, and online courses. A report by the American Legislative Exchange Council in 2022 published that ESA's account can significantly increase educational options and personalize the learning experience for each child. This flexibility allows families to create an educational path that is as unique as their child. At the very end, after I talk about the problem, the causes, and solution, embracing school choice is essential for fostering equity and excellence in education. Just as a garden flourishes when every plant receives adequate care and attention, we must work collaboratively to ensure that every child, regardless of their socioeconomic background, has access to a high-quality education that enables them to thrive. School choice is not merely a policy issue; it is a moral imperative. It is morally imperative. It is morally imperative, and come together to advocate for a system that truly serves all children and creating a brighter, more equitable future of generation to come.